back to the 2019 Warwick Disc Golf Championships. I'm in Anderson again, joined by my friend Mahmoud Bahrani. Front nine. This course is just so cool, Mo.
It's the best home course you could ever possibly have. It's just, and we're also playing it at like the perfect time of year in like mid-October when the leaves are all changing and everything's just, the weather was perfect. It was like a perfect, like crisp 55, 60 degrees. Man, nice. There's no place I'd rather be at this time of year than Warwick Town Park.
And we get to watch a great battle right now with Cam and Fish tied at 14 down. Bradley and Devin are going to try and chase him down. We're looking at hole 10. What's our pro play?
This is such a fun hole, man. So you get to throw the world's biggest sky hyzer. You basically just throw as high and as hyzer as you can and watch the disc drift around the corner and just hope you just land somewhere around this bucket. There's also a gap to the left for lefties. It's a lot sneakier. You can't exactly see it, and all these guys are righties, so they're not going to take it. But it is there, lefties. Don't fret.
All right, Bradley with the backhand,
and that's like literally the only mistake you can't make is throwing it short into those trees.
Gotcha. Cameron, big ol' hyzer.
And even he was a little short. Yeah. Because now you're just kind of like pinched behind a bunker. It like really punishes you if you try and get cute and cut it too short.
Looks like Fish was lined it up wider off of their mistake almost.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, maybe a little deep, but there is OB actually to the left. That Brakewell does play as OB, but that's really hard to get to. But this from Devin is like, I think, pretty ideal. Yeah. Oh, even he cut it just a little bit tight, but that was really close to being perfect.
So here's what Cam is left with, and busts out a pretty good looking forehand roller.
That's inside the circle. Yeah,
it is.
That's not bad considering where he ended up.
And Bradley, does he have a bid through there? Okay.
Yeah, he must have had a line or something. That area has gotten like, it gets more and more cleaned out as the years go by.
As all the chumps cleared out with their throws.
Yeah, exactly.
There's Devin giving it a bid, not so much. Fish coming up the hill. Oh, he got some good pop on that one.
Yeah, that was really good effort. It is pretty downhill, so that was a really good putt just to even like get it all the way there.
Cam looking to save par.
This dude does not miss putts, man.
Yeah. Not often anyway.
It's so funny to me because Cam is like a younger guy, and you think younger guys like they throw far but they don't putt well or something like that. Cam is just like stereotypical old man golf, man. He like thinks his way around the course, doesn't throw super far either backhand or sidearm, but is very good at both. He honestly, I think his comp is like Nate Sexton, which is crazy to say because he's like way younger, but like I think
great action.
I think in 10 years, like Cam Messerschmidt is just going to be Nate Sexton.
Yeah, he might be a little more aggressive on the putting circle.
Yeah,
than Nate, but yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I'm with you on that one. I think that one. 14 down still for Fish and Cam. Brad and Devin still lurking. It's going to lead us into hole 11. Where are we going, Mo?
Dude, this hole, every time I see it, just makes my heart just like feel good inside. This is my favorite hole in disc golf. I absolutely love this hole. There's a river. Yeah, there's a river cutting through this green. It's just perched up on this little hill right here. This is just such a fun shot. It's just so perfect and tunnel. You can see the basket right there, and it's so pretty in the fall, man. Like all these leaves and the river kind of winding through. Okay. This feels like Narnia to me, man. This hole is amazing.
Stevie was saying it's a little droughty this year, though. Not much water.
Yeah, there's usually a little trickle of a river, but this year it's just kind of dry rocks.
Yeah. Bradley turned his forehand over too much. Cam played it pretty safe, kind of avoiding that OB. Just give him a long look for two. Let's see how aggressive Fish takes it. Oh my.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's not what Fish usually does. Devin?
Dude, busting out the pearly shark here.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a pearly, really old school shark, and it just goes straight for days. And that's the kind of consistent play on this hole is people just play straight to 30 feet.
Yeah, it makes a ton of sense. And Fish with the overhand, and that go OB?
It just barely missed OB by like a stake length.
Oh, he is lucky with that one, man.
Nearly throws it in for par.
Man, what a hole this guy's playing right here.
Yeah. as soon as he threw his second shot, he was like, "Yeah, that's what you wanted to do, Fish." Like he was just, Fish is hilarious, man.
I think Fish and I have the same stroller.
Yeah.
We use it for different purposes. But Cam,
Of course.
get it, buddy.
Yeah, of course, man.
That's
Huge.
a 2-stroke swing too.
Yeah, it is. I didn't even think about that. That's huge, man. Cam Messerschmidt, man, just daggers.
All day. Speaking of daggers, one out of Devin too.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to play this hole. Because if you just want to play straight, get to 35 feet and just trust your putting. Because anything that you play closer to the pin is really introducing that OB river, which is like almost guaranteeing a 4. Yeah. So it's just such a cool hole because you can play that straight shot, or you can play the flex shot over the river if you want to live dangerously, or you can play the sidearm if you have the sidearm, or you can just do anything you want. It's just like a perfectly designed woods hole.
Yeah, it's a great risk reward. Do some math hole,
Yeah,
figure out the best way to play it.
Like look at that spread too, like all different kinds of shots and colors and stuff.
Yeah, very true. Cam opening up a 2-stroke lead as we head into 12. Where are we going?
This hole is really interesting. It's kind of like a weird hyzer, like a floaty hyzer almost. Like you're basically throwing something out into the open that like almost like falls into the green. It's really hard to describe, but just watch these guys. But like it's you can't throw like an overstable disc. Like you don't want to throw like a straight hyzer. It's more of a controlled shot.
Mm-hmm. Devin? So here's the high hyzer play. This looks a little short to my eye, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like, this is really a distance measuring kind of skill test, and being short and being long are both like devastatingly bad.
This looks decent from Bradley. Oh, but it goes long. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like going short is harder than going long. Going long, you at least have a look, but yeah, it's still tough if you're long. I've been trapped back there and had to throw like putter, like backhand rollers. Like you just have to do some weird stuff.
There's where Devin ended up. Not the worst spot, and honestly had a look.
Yeah, that's very fortunate, because if you're like 5 feet back of that, you just have nothing.
Cam from Cam range.
Oh, man, he's so good though. You see how it was just like on the perfect line? He just missed it by like a foot.
Not even a foot, man. It was like a couple inches low.
Mm-hmm.
There's Fish pitching out of the woods. Not exactly cleanly, but should work for a par. And Bradley, be good. Oh,
isn't be good though like the sickest disc golf nickname though?
Oh, it's up there, man. It's definitely up there.
Yeah, I just want a be good signature disc.
Yeah,
like, I don't care what it is. Just like print be good on a disc and I'll buy one.
Yeah, that plays, man. There's Bragg gonna come along and clean up a par rather. There it is.
Yeah, this hole is. It's just so interesting. Like you either have it dialed or you don't. Some days you walk up there and it feels like impossible not to park, and then other days you're just like you just can't get the distance right, and you're just in a world of hurt. So it's a really really cool, like creative shot. I really like that.
I feel like it would take a while to figure out the right disc, the right angle, the right speed to make it work. You can almost empty your bag and find the right one. You
could throw almost any disc. You could throw putter. You could throw Firebird. You can throw distance driver. You can throw anything. So it's just a really interesting, creative design.
Yeah, hole 13, you got to get out clean on this one to make it work.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So rule 1, 2, and 3 on this hole is get out the gap, and then the next thing you want to do is make sure you're not in those cedar trees. That comes into play for these guys who have bigger arms. But other than that, this is actually a pretty straightforward hole for the most part. The main difficulty is if you do what Cam is doing here and you don't get on top of the hill, you're playing blind to the basket. So that's where the difficulty comes in, is on the second shot.
Yeah, but at least he's not in the cedars. So
for sure. Yeah, being pinched behind those is really tough.
Devin, looks like that should play all right.
Yeah, just have a floaty Anheuser putter type shot.
And be good.
Smashed, man. I love his sidearm, man. It's so smooth.
It's very hippie, very torquey.
Mm-hmm.
And Fish, he's got the power to almost get there if he gets there clean, but he didn't, did he?
He did not. Yeah, he kind of clipped some cabbage on the way out there. As soon as he threw that, he was like, "Who cares? It's out there."
He's not wrong, honestly. He's gonna birdie. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, Fish has played this course like enough times that he probably has that distance like kind of dialed in.
Sure. Bradley? No, somebody's closer.
Bradley also has the distance dialed in.
He does, doesn't he? Cameron? Heiser up action. Oh, nicely done.
Yeah, these guys are making this look really easy. This shot is completely blind. Like, you just cannot see the basket at all. So,
no?
This shot is way harder than they're making it look.
Mm-hmm. But you're feeling bad if you don't birdie this one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I think for this level, the main problem that happens is you go too far and you're just trapped behind the seater.
Oh, sure.
Like you'll see some of the huge arms will actually even play out to the right, like purposefully, so that they don't even have to worry about that.
Devin made a good putt for his birdie. I'm sure Cam will do the same here in a second. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, just easy tap-ins, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are good. This hole becomes a lot harder when you don't have that kind of power and you're just like way down the hill, and now you're throwing like a distance, or now you're throwing like a beveled edge disc on like a weird spike hyzer, like blind to a landing zone you can't see. Mm-hmm. So this is another one kind of like 9 that just hasn't aged quite the same. But yeah, still a fun hole for AM1 level player for sure.
Yeah, I feel you there. Cam still holding on to that 2-stroke lead over Fish. B and D lurking. Oh my God!
So
this hole is amazing,
dude. So I was saying hole 11 is my personal favorite hole. This hole I think is the best hole in the world. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not even exaggerating. I think this is the best hole on the entire planet. I can't even describe it. You just get to do anything you want and have fun doing it. It's just like amazing. You're throwing huge off this cliff, and you have to penetrate a gap into this peninsula green. It's so fun. Your disc flies for like 20 seconds when you throw it off this hill.
There's also the decision: do you try to bite off that gap, or do you lay up short so you're not, cut off and have a funny angle? Right?
Mm-hmm, exactly. It's a weird zone where you want to play you want to be left of the gap so you can throw the hyzer for the second shot. But then if you're too far left, then you're completely screwed. So then you're like, well, I kind of want to turn it over to play it right. It's just like so many thoughts going through your head on that tee pad, man. It's such a good hole.
Oh no, this is going way left.
He might have killed someone on 13.
That's gonna be a probably just an easy 4.
Oh, not even easy.
Hopefully,
yeah, he's got to pitch the gap now. But
yeah.
Oh, and this is the big mistake. This is the one you can't make.
Is there OB over there, or is it just
there isn't? But it's just it's really hard to access the gap from there.
Gotcha. Let's see how greedy Fish gets right here.
Oh, I love this amount of greed. This is the roller, dude. The roller play is so good.
Get through. Oh, it's still going though. Get. Man, Fish, you're a beautiful human. That was such a cool shot.
That's amazing. He's gonna have anything.
He's got a line.
Yeah, anything past the kind of the rock wall line through the tree gap. Like you have something at least.
What a cool shot selection out of that guy, man.
Yeah.
That was great. Be good. That was decent.
That's a huge shot. Yeah, just to get out into that green, and he's gonna have. Oh, look at this shot from Devin.
Going over the corner, as opposed to around it. Did that work?
I think. Well,
he doesn't know either. Nobody knows.
I actually think that worked out. I think that worked out. Yeah, or at least he has like an opportunity to save par.
Okay. Cam looks like he was too far back and out of position to shoot the gap up to the bucket. Lays up smartly for an easy 4. And here's where Fish's ridiculous roller ended up. Hopefully he can capitalize here with a good upshot.
Oh man, there's that one bunker on the green that he's behind. So hopefully he can kind of peek around there. We'll see.
Yeah, I think so. Cam looking for an up and down par. As is the rest of the card, honestly. I'll go in.
Oh man. I'm pretty sure that says Daredevil Owl, dude.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Be good with that forehand up, man. He trusts that thing with that OB right there.
I know, right? With the Anheuser.
Yeah.
That's huge.
So here's where Devin ended up. It's not terrible.
That is not bad at all considering where he was.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man. This course just gives you like all these chances to be you, man.
Yeah, it really does. Oh, fish.
From the knee. I've threed this hole exactly once in my entire life, and it was I just wanted to cry. I took pictures, I posted it on Facebook. I was so stoked, man.
What'd you throw for the second shot? Like what disc?
I threw a Wraith off the tee and actually landed right in the middle of the gap, and then I threw Gator on the second shot.
That's a good drive, man.
Yeah, I crushed it, and then I was where Fish was and made the putt.
Sick.
I was so happy. I thought this was a par 5. I thought I eagled it, but but still, this is such a fun hole. Like seriously, come to Warwick, New York, just to play this hole. It is seriously worth it.
Can you imagine this hole in the spring with the babbling brook, all the green leaves, man?
Oh man,
sign me up.
Especially in a tournament, it's so intimidating because you know that you have all these zones that you can hit, and you're just all these things are going through your head, and it's just such a cool shot in a tournament.
Fish with the bird, getting within one of our leader, personified by Cam, leading us into hole 15.
Yeah, this is another kind of similar to hole 13, where the priority is getting out the gap, and then you can start thinking about attacking the hole. But once you get out of this gap, you kind of want to be a little bit further right, I think, just so you can have a better angle to the pin. You can see this big tree kind of left center of your screen that we are flying by right now, and that's kind of the gap that you're shooting to get to this pin, which is kind of perched right behind this rock wall. It is not OB. It's just kind of just there for decoration, but yeah, this tee shot is everything on this hole.
Yeah, you still have a chance if you don't go left or right, but it's just going to be a lot harder.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's Fish getting pretty good. He's mostly in the fairway.
Mm-hmm. And I like this from Cam, throwing sidearm just to kind of guarantee that he's going to get out there.
Huh.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Good. Yeah.
Dude, so yeah, there's hole 1 for Wolf Woods, which is the other course that's literally on the same piece of property.
Wow.
So jelly.
Devin. Okay. He's hanging out with Cam there. Gives good opportunities.
That's actually perfect. I think he's in kind of the ideal landing zone.
And be good. I don't think he likes it.
Yeah, I think it was a little short. He just put it into the ground.
Yeah. There's where it ended up, and he does have some work left to do. Let's see if he can find his way all the way there. That looks like a task.
Yeah. Well, he's got this really cool maybe? No.
Oh.
I thought maybe with this...
I can see it, though.
Yeah, for sure. With that anti-sidearm effect, glided the whole way.
Yeah. Devin, a little bit closer.
That's a look, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely a look.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
Especially for Devin Frederick, man.
Yeah, sure. And yeah, you were right. Devin was in the better spot as Cam was forced to go to a knee.
Oh, man. And now he's in that left side bunker. That's going to be tricky, actually.
Yeah, he should be able to get up and down at least. Fish, is there a window?
Oh, that's a great shot. Little flip up. Yeah,
Yeah.
you notice he threw kind of more flippy there and kind of let the disc do a lot of the work.
Sure. Bradley put it pretty close, but that'll hopefully work for a par. Cam with a long bid for the bird. Get distracted there or just hate it right away?
I just don't think he liked it out of his hand. I just don't think he liked the way he threw it.
Sure. I didn't like it either, to be fair. Oh, I like that one, though.
Yeah, that's a great putt out of Dev. This one feels really good to get. It's definitely a 2-shot par 4.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't, if you don't execute the drive, you don't have the option to execute the second shot. And if you do execute the drive, you still have to hit the second shot really well. It's definitely aged well over the years. This one hasn't. It's relatively short. 633 is not the longest par 4 in the world, but it still plays really well. It's just really well designed.
It's got teeth.
Yeah.
There's Cam cleaning up his par, as did Bradley. And we got Fish and Devin with the birdies on the card. Fish chasing down Cam. That 2-star lead didn't last for too long.
Yeah, they tied up again.
Yep. And Devin got sole possession of third right now as we're looking at 16.
Oh, yeah. So 16 is another one of these really creatively designed holes. So you can play a sidearm out to the left and kind of hope it crashes back. But what is really popular amongst locals and not locals is throwing a really cool cut roller almost, where you take your paper plate disc and you just hit it hard and flat. and let it get on an edge and cut roll to the basket. What the fish is showing you right now.
We jumped the rock wall too well.
Yeah, usually the rock wall like slows you down and you just end up in the circle, but I've never seen anyone hop it so perfectly.
You found a glitch in the matrix. Devin? Well, it's going to turn a little early, but... Okay. He's putting over the wall.
And Cam doesn't really throw a ton of rollers, so and he's got a great sidearm, so this makes sense for him. But yeah, gosh, that shot is so demanding, man. You got to really turn it and trust it, and then you have to it's a pretty tiny gap to hit. Those cedars are really grabby.
Yeah, they are. Be Good's going to try it again, though. See if he can one-up Cam. It does not look like it, though. Rollers win the day on this one, Mo.
Yeah, roller. I think roller is the most consistent play. I think the sidearm maybe has a better chance of parking it, but yeah, sidearm is definitely the most consistent play.
That was a great upshot, though.
Yeah, Be Good has been killing these like sidearm upshots.
Ooh, that was going in from Cam.
I think he hit the basket.
Oh, all right. We'll take a par. Devin, long bid for 2, but he is great at these. Oh, there's another metal hit out of him, man.
That's scary. That's a scary bid, dude.
It is. That was not short either. And fish went quite a bit long. Oh, man.
That's not a problem you expect to have on this one. That's
No.
That's one of those where you can't see it obviously from the great putt out of Be Good.
Yeah.
But you can't see it from the tee pads, and you walk over there and you're like, how did I go long? Like, it's got to be the most frustrating thing when you hit it just right. But,
right.
But there's a lot of ways to play that one. I've also seen like the huge sky ante out of people going left of the first tree.
Really?
That's for people with like 500 feet or 500 plus feet of power only apply on that one. That's a big shot, but yeah, you can do all kinds of different things. It's just like every hole out here, it's kind of just pick what you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
The tee shot is a lot more claustrophobic than they made it look. Like I've seen a lot of people just spray and hit those first 2 trees. So there's a lot of claustrophobic tee shots out here. But this one is this is not one of them.
No? Where are we going?
So this is just your first opportunity to just throw in a big open field and just hit it as hard as you want and not really kind of have too much worry about where it goes. You would, I think, like to be a little bit further right just so you're not on like a hillside and you just have a flat run up. But for the most part, it's just blast it up over the hill and get as much distance as you can.
Cool. Let's see what they do right here. Fish has the box and he smashed one out already.
Yeah, he beat me to it.
That looks pretty crushed.
Yeah, that's smashed. Fish throws so far. Like you don't think of Fish in the conversation of people who throw far, but he does.
Yeah, watching him play the last couple times, I've been quite surprised. He absolutely bombs. Devin's? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and you can see he's on that flat spot off to the right. He's doing that purposefully. And if you play more to the left, there's like hills in the way that you have to like control your nose angle over. So it's really cool how they designed this hole where it's pretty much a wide open field, but they use these hills to make it so that you can't just throw max distance, right? Because that hillside kind of forces you to throw nose up, which eats up a ton of your D. And it's just like it's cool how they made 2 shots in a wide open field be creative.
Yeah. Be Good. Pretty good shot out of him.
He's
almost
kind
have to throw up with nose down.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a unique skill. It's hard to you don't just have that skill automatically.
Yeah, it's not noob friendly. There is the basket. We got second shots coming up. Here's Devin's.
Yeah, he played off to the right purposefully, and now he gets this just straight shot right at it.
Beautiful.
I'm pretty sure that was the shark again.
Really well done. Bradley?
And you can see Be Good is on that hill, so he has a little more of that hillside kind of playing into his shot.
Yeah,
which
is.
Yeah.
Fading early. Get him a long birdie look.
But yeah, I think that hillside probably played into why it faded out a little early, but I had to put a little more nose angle sensitivity on it.
Cam with a great up.
Yeah. I mean, Cam's just so money with that owl, dude. I feel like anytime he pulls that disc out of his bag, it's gonna be really close.
Accurate. This shot also pretty accurate. Nice.
These guys,
fish.
I love how these guys are like pushing each other. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. They are. And Be Good gave it a bit, but he'll settle for par. The worst score on this one. Watch out for that treat. Devin? All day.
Yeah, good putt for bird from out of Dev. Dude, so Devin and Fish, they must play a lot together because they were hilarious. The whole round, they're just like talking polite trash. Like I've never seen it before. They're like, so like Fish would throw like a really good shot, and Devin would be like, "Yeah, that's adequate." And then Dev would throw a really good shot, and Fish would be like, "Yeah, that'll be fine for you." And then it's just like just stuff like that back and forth the whole round. It was so funny.
Passive aggressive banter.
Yeah. Seriously, I was cracking up the whole time. Just go, like, next time you're at a round, like, don't watch Macbeth, don't watch Wysocki. You want to just watch Perfection the whole time? That's no fun. Go hang out with Andrew Fish and Devin Frederick, because these two guys were like the funniest. I was cracking up the whole round.
That was good times, man. 3 birdies out of there. Bradley with the only par there, and we are still tied at the top with 1 left to go in round 2.
Yeah, this is like an epic par 5, dude. So you're playing out of this gap, like a lot of holes at Warwick. You're kind of going from tight to back into the open. You want to get anywhere past this rock wall here and kind of land in this open green area, and then the ceiling gets really low really fast. And I think a roller really plays for the second shot, but you can also throw like air shots out to here. You're basically trying to land short of this. There's like a row of cedars, and then you throw a big Anheuser to this pin. This hole is so cool. It feels like it has like parts to it. You know, it feels like Goldilocks, kind of like making the walk through the woods.
Mm-hmm. No, this is a really cool hole.
Yeah.
Fish throwing something pretty understable on a hyzer, getting a little bit of flip out of it, and that's a great drive.
That's disgusting. That's so far.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Usually you're just trying to land like kind of on the silver tee and attack the second shot, but Fish is just like, forget attacking the second shot. Oh no, this is a disaster. If it doesn't get out of there, oh gosh.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Like it makes your heart stop as soon as you see something turning over, because being on the right side is a disaster.
It looked like a strike, I'm pretty sure, out of Devin.
Yeah.
I think Stevie was telling me he's thrown those recently. Cam, a little shorter than you'd like, but it's not terrible.
Well, I think Cam's doing kind of the more normal plays. These other two guys threw distance driver. Cam threw a fairway. Okay, it's fine. Oh gosh. But you could see Be Good was like, yeah, it's fine, it's out there. But I think Cam was throwing a fairway, and he's going to kind of concentrate more on hitting the second shot.
Okay. There's Bradley's second shot. Oh, man. No. It's still rolling.
So,
Cam?
Yeah, this is kind of what you want for your second shot. Most people throw a roller. Cam's actually going over. And did that come down?
Maybe. I don't think so, though. Oh.
Yeah,
wait.
Oh gosh.
2 meter?
Yeah, there's 2 meter. Yeah.
On the East Coast?
Well, because they don't want people going over these trees. Yeah,
oh,
2 meters. 2 meters there for a reason, man.
Dude, I feel like it's home right now. I'm a 2 meter proponent. Don't tell anybody.
Well, I think it's fine on holes like this where like you don't want people smashing over the top and turning it over into like other fairways.
Yeah,
like as like for safety purposes.
Yeah, if you don't want to get stuck in the trees, throw a roller like God intended.
Yeah, exactly. the roller really is like the preferred shot, I think, on the second shot.
Yeah, it makes a ton of sense. Here is Fish. Oh, Fish.
This is what you get for not. I don't even feel bad for you right now. There you go.
There you go. Go to your home. There's that forehand roller. Oh, get over.
Come on, turn over.
Get over. It's just that hill's not going to let it.
That's, you know what, though? That's what he gets for not throwing a roller on the second.
It is. That's it. He's going to pitch up and down, take his par.
It's really cool that they designed like a true par 5 for professionals that's like under 1,200 feet. Like, that's really cool. That's hard to do.
It is, yeah.
Like, this, that's not a great shot from Cam. He cannot be happy about it. Like, he's got such a good sidearm. This hill does kind of trick you a little bit because it's sloping pretty hard left to right. So when you throw sidearm, it's just kind of plays with your mind a little bit because you have to play it out like Bradley did. You have to play it out a little further, like to the parking lot almost.
I mean, just throw a backhand upshot.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's a wide open field. Yeah. I don't know why it just gets in your head. I feel like
gives you a much larger margin for error. But there's a good pitch up out of Devin. Fish. I think this is his birdie look, But
No, that was his birdie look, and he's gonna be tapping it for par. This is for Cam's par here.
yeah. Good want on it, but not quite.
Yeah, he's got to be pretty upset. Like, this is a true par 5, but 6 does not feel good, if that makes sense.
Yeah. There was a leg stretch. Did you see it?
Yeah,
See
the little
calf
hamstring stretch.
Yeah. It played.
Got to be nice and loose, dude.
You do. Here's Cam for a bogey finish. Not the way he wanted to finish, but still a great round out of him.
Oh, yeah, for sure, dude. Cam's so solid. I feel like Cam's like floor is still quite high. You know what I mean?
Accurate. Devin, nice birdie to finish his day. And I believe that'll get him a stroke on the card.
That'll get a stroke on the field. Like, this is a really difficult hole. What's up, you good? I definitely took a 10 on this hole once in a tournament.
Oh my.
Yeah. there's a Mando off to the right that no one should know about, but I don't want to even. Let's not even.
Yeah, found out some things that day.
Yeah, a lot of rules. Rules I learned about.
Nice. With that slip up by Cam, Fish takes the 1-stroke lead headed into round 3, and we'll have Devin Frederick and Andrew Hendry on the card.
Yeah, colloquially, I can't even pronounce that word. People call him Hank.
Oh yeah, that's right. They do. Yeah.
Yeah, Hank Henry. So yeah, he's super cool dude.
Stevie B, I saw him lurking out there too.
Yeah, he's lurking, man. This is his home, so you always got to be worried when Stevie Brinster's out here. He's dangerous.
That he is. And speaking of Stevie, he's going to join me for commentary on rounds 2 and 3. So make sure you tune in for that. Mo, thank you. As always, man, you rock, man.
Awesome. Thanks, dude. Yeah,
right.
I always love watching this course.
Yeah, it's a treat, man. Well, thanks for watching round 2. We'll catch you guys for round 3 and round 4. Should be a fun one.